when thinking about this competition at left tackle, it gets really interesting when you start to look at it as all of the pressure for this competition has been created by Brian Schottenheimer, the head coach, and the coaching staff. And what I mean by that is this this battle did not exist until Brian Schottenheimer kind of told the media early on in the year that there would be a competition at left tackle. And he brought up Tyler Guyton, the expected starter at left tackle, and the seventh round pick, Nate Thomas, in that same draft, being the two going and battling for the left tackle spot. Now, this kind of just floated around, didn't get brought up for a while until Tyler Smith said some comments about not really being sure of where he's going to play. Tyler Smith, of course, the all-pro left guard, who played 2 games to end the season last year starting at left tackle. So when you think about, okay, why is Tyler Smith questioning where he's going to be starting, that led to the media asking Brian Schottenheimer what's going on at the left tackle position. And of course, the quote from Brian Schottenheimer, we're going to be moving everybody around. He talked about other positions moving around, but he was sure to mention Tyler Smith will be getting reps at left tackle. Now, when you start to think about this from Tyler Guyton's perspective, you would have to think Guyton would kind of get, not offended, but just start questioning, why is everybody talking about coming for my job? You know, he talks about there's a competition with Nate Thomas, gets the media talking about it. Now the media is talking about, is Tyler Smith going to move out to left tackle in order to play the best 5, which would assume that maybe a TJ Bass would assume the left guard position. So now thinking about who's the best 5 offensive lineman, Tyler Guyton kind of thinks, well, my job is still the starting left tackle position, so why am I not a part of that best 5? So at camp, does Tyler Guyton really have to earn the position? I think he does in some regard, but I think this really just all goes back to one thing, and it goes back to the first ever press conference from Brian Schottenheimer. This is compete every day. That is Brian Schottenheimer's motto. If you go down to the Star in Frisco, take a tour of the building, you'll see it plastered all over the walls, posters, even on t-shirts. Compete every day. That is the team motto, and that is being prevalent here in training camp. Compete every day. You have to earn every position, every starting job. And I love that idea for training camp. I wish every job was a competition because that's what football is supposed to be about. Now, sure, maybe the starting defensive tackle, Quinnen Williams, yeah, does he have to really compete for that job? Well, you can say he does. And it's okay to be in the boat of compete every day, but on the same boat be like, oh, after one practice, he's our best defensive tackle, so Quinnen Williams is going to be the starter. That's okay. Some positions, like maybe left tackle, that may take a couple more weeks to figure out. But I love this for Tyler Guyton because, yes, it puts pressure on him, but this also gives him an opportunity to build confidence and win the job. Now, secretly, of course, the front office wants Tyler Guyton to be the starting left tackle. They invested a first-round pick in 2024 in Tyler Guyton. So, yes, it's in the best interest of them and their, drafting strategy and to make themselves look good in that front office that Tyler Guyton is your left tackle. But this gives them an opportunity to compete every day and win the left tackle starting job.